Hi, thanks for tuning in to our video blog this week. We get a lot of questions about improvements that are and are not going to be a return on your money or that are going to pay themselves off when you go to sell your home. So I thought we would run over the three most common here in Florida. But you know, the bottom line of all the improvements you do to your house is that if you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it, it is so worth it. So this doesn't necessarily mean don't do these items. It just means that you may or may not get 100% of your value back. But if it's going to encourage you to love your home and spend time there, by all means, go for it. So the first one, most popular, a swimming pool. So pools in Florida range from about $30,000 to $40,000 on average. Typically, you are not going to make that up on the backside. If you're really looking to be looking to get a pool strictly from the financial side, a resale home is going to make it more worth your value. However, like I said, if you want to add a pool and you're really going to love it, go for it. We just can't always expect to get one for one on value back for that, dollar to dollar. The second item that we get a lot of questions about is square footage. It's popular here in Florida to convert your garage into a living space. Let me start by saying that additional living space cannot be counted as square footage by an appraiser or officially counted unless it is under air. So if you're planning on, installing ducts, installing a vent, then that's a different story. But a lot of people here like the idea of converting their garage into living space. It doesn't always add up dollar for square footage. Again, your home is going to lose some of that value because you don't have a garage if the other neighbors in your neighborhood primarily have garages. Again, if it's going to work for your family, it might be worth it. A lot of times what we do is just install drywall ceiling a little bit lower over the door opener so that it can easily be taken in or out. That's usually our suggestion. Another popular way to add square footage is through your porch or your patio. Again, this is one of those things where some people who are looking for homes really want a porch or a patio to enjoy the outdoors here in Florida. So not dollar for dollar on square footage all the time. However, it's usually a little bit more than garages. And the last thing to talk about with square footage are permits. So if you made an addition, whether it was, cornering off a section of your patio or whether you actually added on to your home, it's not going to count unless it was permitted because the city and the county are going to look for those numbers when they go to figure out square footage. When an appraiser comes in and says, hey, how come your house is 1,600 square feet instead of 14, they're going to figure out where that extra square footage came from. So do it the right way. I know the permits are expensive, but it will be worth it if you're thinking of selling your home in the near future. The third item I want to talk about is landscaping. Curb appeal, tropical landscaping in Florida, it goes a long way. I will almost always encourage you to keep up your landscaping or increase the quality of your landscaping if you're looking to sell. What you don't always get your money back for are going to be those kind of extra items like a fountain, a koi pond, a zen garden. They're very popular in Florida. We love them. Doesn't necessarily add value to your home. So if it's adding for your enjoyment, go for it. Bottom line, if you're looking to possibly sell in the next few years, please give us a call before you do any of these improvements and we're more than happy to advise on it. Happy renovating and best of luck to you. Bye.